Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Olays and welcome back to Stoneblock. In the last episode, we were working on making this guy, the transmutation table. And to do that, we needed to do some work with Enderman with a giant foam finger. Alright. Alright, well, whatever. Somehow, okay, I was gonna say those things probably shouldn't have gone in there, but yeah, we had to start working on Botania in order to get the transmutation table because we needed pixie dust. And well, honestly, this was pretty quick and easy to do, and it's still running. It doesn't use any mana anymore. I've actually AFK'd for a while on here, so yeah, there is plenty of Botania stuff we can get now, if we so choose, but we also don't have to. Anyways, with this guy, what we can start doing is learning different recipes, and I already have. And if I burn like a piece of red matter, you can see I have dark matter in there. If we burn a bunch, you can see I've started putting a lot of things in here. And yeah, we're probably not going to use the transmutation table all that much, just because I don't really have much of a need to. But today, what we're going to work on, couple things. So I've been collecting nether stars from our nether factory, wither factory. We have over almost 350 nether stars. And we've also been getting a lot of infinity booster cards. So I've thrown them in here to turn into EMC. And the plan for today, something that we need to start working towards, is a good way to get EMC. Nether stars aren't bad, but there are better ways. Now, we're not going to worry about that too much today, but instead what we're going to work on is questing. And specifically, we're going to continue working through the power generation stuff, getting the next tier of both the mining and the solar array, the void ore miner, I should clarify. As well as I want to work on the Project E questing. Everything except for probably the Klein Star is actually not that bad to make. The Klein Star is honestly also not that bad to make. So we're gonna probably make a max tier Klein Star, the Omega. For the record, this is all the Sphere, Vir, Dre, Zwei, Ein. It's German, I do believe. I don't speak German, so apologies if I butcher any of those early names. But what we're also going to work on is getting the red matter armor and the dark matter armor and the tools. So we're going to need a lot of dark matter and red matter. Now, we could always craft it. We have the dark matter crafter, and we could do that. We do have some Aeternalis fuel. I believe, yeah, these have more. And that is not too bad. So we have options. And yeah, for the most part, what we're going to do is we're just going to do some crafting. So let's start with, you know what, let's start with the solar array. We need the tier 4. So we're going to need palladium solar panels. So can we get... let's see, we need 4 of those. We can get those crafting. And then we're also going to need some palladium bricks. Not bricks, just normal palladium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're also going to need 6 for the next tier of the ore miner. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the question is going to be, can we afford... hold up. I had something in my inventory and now it's gone. Where did I put it? I had the digital guide. I must have put it in here. I was like, hold up. I had the digital guide. Where did I put it? So, yeah, we're going to try to upgrade this guy, which is easy enough. That is a quest in the power generation. We're not going to worry about setting up any solar arrays right now. If we see down the line that we need to, then we can do that, but it's not really a concern right now. The tier 5 requires Ionite, which we don't have access to yet, but we can get rid of that. And let's see, we could make the next tier of the Void Ore Miner, but the question is, for tier 4, we need the same number of structure frames, but slightly more. We're also going to need 4 more structure panels. Let's see, structure panels. We're going to need 4 more of these. And if we have any more Lonsdaleite, we can make more of the accuracy. I was making chest upgrades for the mob factory, just for the record. Okay, so I think we can probably do this. Anything else? We're gonna need more modifiers, but that's okay. And then just the laser lens and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's break, and it is going to be 1 taller. So let's break this. Let's break this. Let's break that. Let's get all of the structure blocks, and we'll just get this stuff for right now. And let's see if we can't upgrade this. And then we can start getting Ionite. Then we can upgrade our solar panel, get another quest done, upgrade the giant machine again, and get that quest done. And go from there. So we can get, there's 1. And we're going to need 4 more modifiers. So let's see how many of these we can actually turn into accuracy modifiers. Like I said, the last time we upgraded this, the more accuracy modifiers we have, the better off we'll be. We need more diamond blocks. That is not a problem. Let's make like 20 of those. Now I do want to make sure palladium crystals. Let's just look up crystals. Okay, we have plenty. And there is all the accuracy modifiers. Perfect. We should be able to upgrade this guy. We just need a lens, which is easy enough to get. And then we are going to just need to get structure frames, tier 4. Let's just do, we need 54. It's going to take some emeralds and nether quartz and 100 of the palladium. I probably should have checked that before I did all that, but it's fine. So the structure panels, 56 modifiers. We're going to need 1 more laser core, which is not a big deal, which we already have. And yeah, as soon as the structures are done, we can finish this up. We're going to need to grab our assembler. We'll deconstruct everything and go from there. So yeah, not too bad. I believe we can put this in here, and we can just go ahead and do this. So I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so 6 is here. So it goes underneath. Okay. That's the only thing I wasn't sure. Extract always active. Let's get rid of these. Wait, structure frame tier 3. Do I need to make, I need to make 2 more. It didn't collect all of them. Okay, so not anything too terrible. Let's go ahead and get these. And cool. So that should be everything we need. Once we get the 2 structure things, I didn't realize it. I thought it was 54 for some reason, but whatever. We put those in, and we get a lag spike, Come on. There we go. That should take no time at all. And we can get this thing up and running and upgraded. So, perfect. Then we can start getting Ionite Crystals. And, whoops. Let's stand on top of it, because I know it won't put anything on top of us. But yeah, we just build the structure and call it a day. So it is a little bit taller, but it's not much bigger. And now it's perfectly fine. We throw on the power. Let's hit F7. So we need to light this up. We're going to light up these. And we don't actually need to light up anything else, so I'm not going to. Okay. So with that taken care of, we should start getting Ionite Crystals. And that should be relatively quick. In fact, if we come over here, we should be able to see, yeah, that is pretty quick. We got some more Palladium Crystals, diamond ore, coal ore, everything we could want. Cool. So, with that taken care of, let's get into the crafting of all of the Project E stuff we need to make. So let's clear up the inventory a little bit. Let's put these guys in here. We're going to open our loot chest. We got just random junk. Nothing exciting. And I've been putting most of the solid experience in here so we can store it. We have a ton of levels, so it's kind of nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and start working on the red matter and dark matter stuff. So dark matter, there are not only tools that we need to make, but also we need to make the armor. So if we go back to Project E, we're going to start with the armor, and it's pretty straightforward. So it is just normal armor, except, well, dark matter. So we can craft that up pretty nicely. We need one more dark matter, really. I gotta remember, don't left click, or don't right click, left click when you want to make things. Okay, so we don't need 9 pairs of pants. Let's get pants, helmet, and boots, and then the chest plate. Perfect. So that should be the quest done. We'll claim the reward. And yeah, the dark matter armor is very, very resistant, but it's not quite impenetrable. But what we can do is we can turn it into red matter. Red matter is only weak to fall damage, explosions, and musket shots. So you still take fall damage in red matter armor, but that's okay. Now the other thing we're going to need to do, we need to make the dark matter pickaxe, which is going to take some diamonds. So let's just grab a few diamonds while we're here. And we need to make the dark matter pickaxe. Perfect. That is going to allow us to make it into the red matter. So let's go ahead and make that. Let's see. Red matter pickaxe. Perfect. Now these are things I'm probably never going to use, just for the record. The red matter pickaxe is really strong. By right-clicking an ore vein, it will instantly mine the entire vein as long as it is under 32 blocks long. When it is mined, it will create a loot ball containing the ores for easy collection. So the one thing that Project E does really good is it has these superpowered tools, and they drop these, like, they almost look like dark matter. They drop these orbs on the ground, and rather than having a whole bunch of items like this, it's just one item that contains everything that you just got. So it's a little bit more lag friendly, especially when you're mining a lot. But they do require EMC to work, which is what the Klein Star is for. The Klein Star is basically your battery. It stores EMC to be used with all of the fun tools. There's a lot of really cool tools with Project E. We're probably not going to get to most of them. One of the most powerful ones is called the Watch of Flowing Time. This thing is like our time in a bottle, but supercharged. It gives 18 bonus ticks to nearby blocks every tick. So basically, every time something, so for example, crops. Crops are a good example of this. So crops will grow, and every tick they have a chance to kind of increase one stage, like those just did. Now this helps those to increase the stage more often, but what the Watch of Flowing Time would actually do is every tick, it's like it's 19 ticks. So it's kind of insane. It makes things grow really, really fast and do things really, really quickly. We might end up making that. If we do, we have to have a dark matter pedestal, which basically just lets you use these things. But yeah, it's really, really overpowered. Anyways, we're probably not going to get into a lot of that stuff just because I don't really have a need for it. But if you ever get a chance to play with Project E or any of the equivalent exchange mods, because they're the same thing, they're just slightly different name, because I think the people working on them are slightly different. The original developer of equivalent exchange, I believe, is helping with Project E, but has other commitments, like I think a family. So he just doesn't have time to work on it all. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool things in Project E. It's a really fun mod. It's horribly overpowered, but it's so much fun. So we might get into some of the stuff, but probably not much of it. We're not going to use the tools though. No, not much reason for that. So the next one is the red guitar. Functions like a sword, a hoe, a axe, and shears all in one. So the other thing is the guitar and the Morning Star are combination tools, and so we need to make those, and it's going to require a bunch of other tools. So I think we just need to make all of these dark matter tools. So let's go ahead and do that. So the dark matter axe, shovel, sword, the hoe, the hammer, and the shears. So all pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And then we can upgrade all of these to the red matter versions. And the hammer is like a pickaxe. It does area of effect. It acts like your drills. Hammers from other mods, axes, everything else is pretty much the same. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and make all these things. And then if we do red matter, which we shouldn't need dark matter anymore, we can make the, well, I guess we'll just do this. So the guitar, and that is going to use all of our red matter, but that's okay because we have an extra one here. We can put it there and start making more red matter. So we have the guitar, we have the pickaxe, and I think what I want to do, this is weird, but we're going to learn both of these, and then we're going to sacrifice them for more red matter. I don't know if that is efficient or not. It probably is not, but I don't care. And then we need the Morning Star. What is it? Red Morning Star. So shovel. Oh, I do need the pickaxe. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We burn those. Let's just get another one. We need a 5th one apparently. And what else can we make? We can make, let's just kind of get things back to where we can get all of our stuff back. Okay. That works out just fine. Yeah, so we did get a little bit less red matter back, but it's okay. I don't care too much. But yeah, there's the red Morning Star. All of them work just fine, so we're going to go ahead and learn that, and then we're going to turn it into red matter. And Cool. So with that done, actually let's go ahead and leave that to be red matter. We do need to make the red matter armor, which is pretty much exactly like everything else. There's the helmet, chest plate, leggings, and boots. And that should be another quest. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and claim that one. And next is the gym armor. So gym armor is red matter armor that is a little bit better. It gives you flight, and we need other things. So here is the problem. So if we want to use this, we're going to need Klein stars for each and every one of them. And that's expensive, but we need to make the Klein star to begin with. So that's the next step. We're going to get into one other thing today, hopefully, but this shouldn't take all that long. So Mobius fuel and diamonds. Don't we have, aren't these Mobius fuel blocks? They are. We're going to just steal one, and we're going to turn it into Mobius fuel. And we're going to get the first Kleinstarn iron. So we're going to teach the system how to make that, or the transmutation table. And then we're going to make a few of them. And it is 4 to get to the next tier. So there is we. And we're not going to worry about anything else. We're just going to go ahead and get these. Now, what do I want to use? I guess let's use nether stars. And I just want to get 4 of these. And I think I will learn them before I do anything else. Just so we have them all accessible if we so choose. So we get the next tier, which is Dre. Then we do the same thing. Now, obviously, every single time, it's more EMC to get the next tier, obviously. So we did learn this one. Okay. Perfect. And then Veer. Almost there. So there is the 3 that we need. I just want to verify that I did learn that. And there is the Kleinstar sphere. So each one is 6 million. And so we're going to need something a little bit stronger. And something we have that is good is emeralds. I wish the crystals worked. That would be so nice. What is something else that's going to be super expensive? That is golden apples. So enchanted golden apples are actually really good because they are a lot of gold, and gold's pretty good. What else do we have? Dragon's breath is good. That's good to know. Diamond armor is whatever. Diamonds aren't bad, but diamonds are also not great. One of the best things, as weird as it is silky gems. Or blocks of silky jewels or whatever. Let's see. Vibrant, not that great. Pulsating is... Energetic alloys are better than vibrant. No, they're not. They're very similar, though. But yeah, silky gems are like one of the best things you can use for EMCs. Just because it is, it's an emerald with gold, and the blocks of it are really expensive. So you can get a lot of good things from that. But I'm just kind of looking to see if there's anything we can use that might be super expensive. That would be really good to make EMC right now. But I'm not really seeing anything all that great. So I guess let's grab some emeralds. And that will be a little bit useful. So we have 2. I guess we can throw all the dark matter, get a 3rd. And yeah, this is expensive. So we're going to put the Klein stars in here, the spheres. And I think what we need to do is just get nether stars. We just need to bite the bullet and get a bunch of nether stars. And get the 4th. So that we can make the Klein star Omega, which is the max tier. We will learn this. And this is what we're going to need for making the armor. So we're not going to be able to make the red gem armor today because this is expensive. Because it requires the Klein star Omega for each. Because they have their own. So basically the idea is they have these other items. These other items are the like special items I was kind of talking about that will do various effects, like the Watch of Flowing Time. There are other ones that are really good. So the helmet has the Aphrotide Amulet, which is infinite water, and it's pretty free. You can also shoot projectiles. It also has a Stone Soul, which heals you every half a second. So the gem helmet is got some other things, and the trick with it is it needs the Klein star to have power, basically. So that's the reasoning behind it. The chest plate has the body stone, which restores hunger, and lava, infinite lava. The legs is the black hole band, which sucks in items, and they do different things. The armor actually does different things. And then the boots are 2 Swift Wolf Renegale, which is really good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get back to that. Let's go ahead and open our loot chests. And a lot of this stuff we could probably start just feeding to the Klein stars, because why not? I don't care about most of this stuff, but like that doesn't have. Okay. So all this stuff has EMC, so we'll just feed it to here. And eventually we'll get enough EMC. But yeah, we really need to look into getting a dimension that is worthwhile to have EMC. One of the best ones is, like I said, Silky Gem blocks, Silky Block of Jewel, which is 224,000 EMC versus Emerald blocks, which are 147. If we look up EMC, no, we can't look up EMC. Other things that are like really good for EMC, most of them are going to be vanilla items, but like for the most part, the best thing is emeralds. Nether stars are also really good, but I don't think there is nether star blocks. Compressed nether star blocks is 1 million each. But if we look up, if we go upstairs to this room and we look in Dimlet Workbench, please don't crash. Okay. Let's do compressed. Yeah, there's no compressed material, so we can't make a dimension full of that. That would be really overpowered and really expensive. But the best thing we can do is make a silky block of jewel. And so that is, I wish I could like filter materials. These are all the materials. There is a lot of them. Wub ore. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. I have no idea what it is. Interesting. Anyways, silky jewels are probably going to be the best. A good alternative as well is emerald. Emerald's not that bad. Diamond blocks are also not too bad. So we have some options, but we're going to need to do one of them. So the last thing I want to work on today is at the start of the Stoneblock. I want to make an infinity catalyst. These things require 3 billion EMC to make, and they're pretty expensive. However, we need a neutronium compressor to make them. I forgot about that part. We're gonna make the ultimate stew. Can we make that? Let's see if we can get the ingredients together for that. So we're going to need for the ultimate stew, which, for the record, I have this set up, this room set up so that we can get like a bunch of different supplies for the ultimate stew, and we're probably gonna make one of these and never make any more ever again, because there's not much reason to. So we need to get a handful of things. Let's see. What do we need? We need neutrons, water, fire, wheat, carrots. So neutrons, water, fire, wheat, carrot. So we just need water and fire essence. Let's come over here and get that. Water and fire. Not in that order. And then what else do we need? Potatoes, dragon fruit, beets, garlic. Potatoes, dragon fruit. We don't have beets or garlic up here. So let's see if we have no beets in there. How about garlic? No. So we're going to need to get those. Let's go ahead and start placing this stuff here. I do believe it is a shapeless recipe. It might actually be shaped. So let's go ahead and do it shaped. And then what's next? Dragon fruit is here after the potatoes. Okay. So we're also going to need soybeans, eggplant, and broccoli. So these are things I don't believe we have access to. So soybeans, eggplant, and broccoli. You know, something else that we could do is make dragon eggs. Those are fairly good on EMC, but not that good. Okay, so do we have any other of these plants? No, not at all. Okay, let's go ahead and set up a garden cloche. Get one of these. Get this. This. Let's put this like so. Push the water into here. We'll put that down, and give it some power. And then we just wait. And we'll get the beetroots. And then we need to get the other seeds. So the other seeds are not too bad to do. There we go. There is the beetroot. So we're just going to take that out for now. And I might still set up a bit of a farm up here for this. But for right now, I'm not too worried about it. So if we want to get more seeds, we could go to the mining dimension and break grass. But we also have this guy right here. So let's get some emeralds. And again, I'm not too worried about using emeralds because I do have a good bit. And I can always go get more. So we need garlic, soybeans, eggplant, and I don't remember any of the others right off the top of my head. So spinach, broccoli, we need broccoli. Cactus fruit, elderberry. So unfortunately we're going to have to, oh my gosh, there's new ones that I haven't seen before. Beets. Do we need beets? Beetroot soup. That requires garlic and onion. No, I don't believe so. Bean, eggplant. Giga pickles, no, don't need those. Lettuce. We need garlic and broccoli, and soybeans. So garlic is going to be a white seed, I do believe. But unfortunately, broccoli and soybeans are green seeds. So they're a little bit harder to find. There is a lot of new ones. I've not played with Pam's in this version of Minecraft. And so seeing some of these other things are actually kind of cool. Soybeans. And then I think the last one we need is garlic, which is right there. Cool. So we're going to grow these. So let's go ahead and do that. There's a bunch of Endermen all hanging around. And these should give us more seeds as well. And let's actually time a bottle this. And then we're probably going to need more of those, but we're also going to need pumpkin, which we should have. We have one pumpkin, so we need to grow more pumpkins. Soybeans. And we'll do pumpkin next, I guess, because why not? Okay, so that's the one you have to hit. Pumpkin. All right, broccoli and eggplant. Okay, cool. So this is where the garden cloche actually works, not here. Good to know. Anyways, eggplant, soybeans, broccoli, pumpkin seeds. We need 3 pumpkins. We'll leave one of each of these in here so that we can get more of those if we so choose. And let's pop down here and get the rest of the stuff in. So garlic is at the end. Next to the beets. Then the next row is soybeans, eggplant, broccoli. And then we need to get we need to get food. So we're also going to need coarse fruit, raw pork chops and beef, and epic bacon. So raw beef, pork chops, and then epic bacon, which we actually have quite a bit of. So let's see. It's there, isn't it? No, it's third row. Okay, so we're nearly done. That is not too bad. We need to turn this into one of the other pumpkins, which we actually get 3 of, which is cool. And those go underneath the potatoes. We need a coarse fruit. We're going to need beetroot soup. We're going to need to make beet soup. So we need some ingredients. So let's go grab the coarse fruit. And then we can start working on making these other things. So coarse fruit goes underneath the dragon fruit. Alright, so carrot soup, meatloaf. Let's get these. Carrot soup, meatloaf, beetroot soup. I believe that is rabbit stew. And some of these we can actually tell the system how to make. The transmutation table. So I think we'll do that. So beef jerky should be easy. We have that. And that is the first thing. The rabbit stew is a little bit annoying, but we should be able to make that fairly easily. We need cooked rabbit and cooked potato. So let's grab a potato. We should have one. Perfect. We just need to cook these real quick. And when I said real quick, I meant really quick. Okay, so rabbit stew would be one that if we can EMC it, I would like to learn it. So we don't have to worry about that later. Okay. Next is the beetroot soup. So the Pams beetroot soup is what we need to make. We have onion, we have... Okay, so I need the beetroot, and I need black pepper, and then I need the other thing. So we have plenty of black pepper. Let's go ahead and grow a bunch of beetroots. And call it a day. Okay, so the black pepper needs to be ground up in a mortar and pestle, which is just some stone and a stick. So there's that. We also need a pot. And that should be everything. Cool. There is the beet soup, which unfortunately does not have EMC, but there is the beetroot soup. Next is the carrot soup. We're going to need stock. We're going to use bones. And we also need heavy cream. So we're going to need a mixing bowl. And I don't want silken tofu. I want heavy cream because I have access to plenty of milk. And there is the carrot soup. Meatloaf is the last thing. And we just need ketchup. So we're going to need tomatoes and bakeware. So tomatoes is literally the last thing we need. Let's see. It should be a red. I think it's earlier. Should be a reddish seed. There it is. We'll make some tomatoes. And I always get lost. So tomatoes. Let's go ahead and speed that up. And that's fine. Cool. So we just need one tomato. Put everything else back. We will get the ketchup. And then the meatloaf. Perfect. So, we could probably just put these things in here. It doesn't matter too much. There is the ultimate stew. Awesome. So with that, we are one step closer to the Infinity Catalyst. Now we can start collecting some of the stuff and putting things into here. But one of the things that we need to make before we can do that is the Indus Pearl and the Cosmic Meatballs. So we'll start working on that next time. And then hopefully we can find a dimlet dimension that we can build. We'll work towards making a really good dimension to get EMC and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!